Yes, today.
Today is just like any other day.
So that's what we can expect.
That's what he do.
That's what he do.
He not new to this. He's
Bro, my mom came for a little bit, and then she had to go back because I got brothers and sisters. And Leona stayed with me for those 3 months. I was supposed to be back in a month. She stayed with me for 3 months.
Did Travis Hunter's own mother just call out his wife and warn that she could derail his entire NFL career? Because that's exactly what's fueling the conversation online right now. Fandy Edmonds, the same mom who's been supporting him since high school, allegedly told Travis directly on FaceTime, "She hates you." And this isn't coming from random gossip. This is from the woman who moved states so Travis could chase his football dream, the one who handled his NIL money in college, and the one who put her own life on hold to see him succeed. When a mom with that track record drops a statement this heavy, fans aren't dismissing it as jealousy. They're calling it a massive red flag. But instead of taking her warning seriously, Travis pushed back. He sided with his wife, told his mom to back off, and instantly flipped the narrative. Because let's be honest, when you pit your mother against your wife before even completing one NFL season, people start questioning who's really making the decisions. And that's the kind of drama that doesn't just stay off the field, it follows you onto it.
$1 million divorce. Mr. Hunter. 40 million. Y'all ain't been married over a motherfucking year. I told y'all that girl was gonna take that man money. And then y'all got so much controversy in saying, oh, he put his hands on her. And you know, in the NFL, they got these new rules about domestic violence and et cetera, et cetera. I can promise you to God that girl antagonized that man for so much, did so much to him to make him finally snap. That baby, you could tell he's just the sweetest little soul.
Here's where things took a sharp turn. This FaceTime situation didn't just appear randomly. It surfaced right after rumors of a divorce began spreading online. Many people claimed Lanny had already filed, chasing a $40 million settlement. Posts went viral, with self-proclaimed TikTok lawyers breaking it down as if it were confirmed fact. The figure alone had people stunned. It spread so widely that Snopes stepped in to fact-check. The result? Nothing. No legal filings, no records, no proof. Still, once that $40 million divorce headline took off, the narrative stuck. Then, Lanny posted a TikTok that intensified everything. She recorded herself crying just after a shower, with a sermon playing in the background. In her caption, she insisted it was about her own struggles, faith, and rebuilding her life. But critics weren't convinced. They immediately spun it, saying those tears weren't about spirituality. They were about her marriage falling apart. That single clip set social media ablaze. With wet hair, swollen eyes, and tears on camera, the video looked less like a faith-driven moment and more like heartbreak, and the timing made it worse. This happened right after Travis signed a massive rookie contract, leading fans to draw conclusions quickly. To them, this wasn't only about emotions, it was about money, influence, and whether the marriage was already on shaky ground. Before long, online chatter suggested Lanny had secured financial stability and was secretly preparing her exit. What she described as a personal and emotional post was reframed overnight as evidence she wasn't happy with Travis. And just like that, the football conversation disappeared, replaced by speculation about their relationship.
God gets ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a...
Now, everyone seems focused on one question. Who exactly is Lanny, and why do so many believe she's controlling the direction of this marriage? Let's be honest, Lanny isn't new to online attention. For years, her name has circulated across social media with clips of her being playful, dancing, and linked to past relationships that stirred plenty of gossip. Blogs have analyzed nearly everything she's done since she appeared publicly with Travis. One video in particular continues to resurface: Lanny in the kitchen cooking for another man. The issue? That was only 3 years ago, even though she and Travis have reportedly been together for 5. Naturally, that detail raises questions and keeps her past at the center of discussion. Adding to it, there's ongoing chatter about their age difference. Travis is just 22, newly entering the NFL spotlight, while Lanny is 23, just a year older. Still, the way it's framed online, you'd think the gap was much larger. Some people joke that Travis simply found his first serious partner and won't let go, while others claim Lanny already had her fun and decided to settle down once she hit her 30s. To be clear, that's not my personal view. It's the narrative that's being pushed online. And the conversation grew so large that even major bloggers and commentators jumped in. Tasha K herself weighed in on their marriage and the controversy it triggered, pointing out, "Clips like those are exactly why people keep saying this relationship feels unbalanced." Travis is young, fresh money, still wide-eyed under the NFL spotlight, while Lani is older, more experienced, and knows exactly how to carry herself when the spotlight is on her. Fans see a different story with Travis. To them, it looks like he's playing checkers while Lani is playing chess, a game where one person is bound to lose badly. Some even argue that Travis is the easy target here, unaware that he might simply be Lani's ticket to long-term financial security. For his mother, Ferrante, that possibility is what sets off every alarm. And she's not the only one raising concerns. This is where Deion Sanders comes in. He wasn't just Travis's coach at Colorado, he's someone who's lived through the full spectrum of fame, wealth, and complicated love life drama. Twice, in fact. First with Carolyn Chambers, and later with Pilar Biggers. Both divorces that were public, difficult, and messy for the world to witness. If anyone understands how ugly things can get when love, money, and ego collide, it's prime time himself. So, when Deion sat Travis down and told him plainly, "Son, you need a prenup," it didn't shock anyone. That wasn't an insult toward Lani, it was practical, hard-earned advice from someone who had already learned those lessons the hard way. Deion made it clear, this wasn't about mistrust, it was about protection. But instead of taking the advice seriously, Travis dismissed it. Rather than recognizing it as guidance meant to safeguard him, he stood firm behind Lani, almost as if he had something to prove. And the more people tried to warn him, the more defiant he became, as though he was daring everyone to question his loyalty. That kind of stubbornness left many fans frustrated. Because when both your Hall of Fame coach and your own mother are telling you to open your eyes, and you still refuse, it looks like you're shutting out the very people who truly care about your future. That's why Ferrante's perspective carried so much weight. Deion's advice mattered, but when the same warning came from Travis's mother, the one who has been supporting him from day one, even moving with him during high school so he could pursue football, putting her own life on hold for his career, it changed the entire conversation. He even helped manage that small bankroll before the NFL came calling. And let's not forget, Travis showed his appreciation by buying her a house. So when reports surfaced that Ferrante told her son directly during a heated call that his wife was no good for him, that wasn't polite guidance. It was blunt honesty from the one person who had been by his side from the very beginning. Fans didn't brush it off either, because when a mother speaks, people pay attention. According to those close, Ferrante didn't mince words. She allegedly told Travis, "She hates you," and warned that Lani could jeopardize everything he had been working towards since day one. To many, it didn't look like bitterness or jealousy. It looked like a mother trying to keep her son from risking a $46 million rookie deal that should have secured his future. But instead of agreeing, Travis pushed back. Reports say he told Ferrante to stay out of his marriage, making it clear that no one, even his own mother, was going to come between him and his wife. That response shook fans online. Some defended him, saying, "Of course he'll stand by his wife. That's what a husband does." But others believed it confirmed Ferrante's concern, that Lani already had too much influence over him. Travis didn't stop there. He publicly defended his wife, saying she was being unfairly attacked online, that she didn't deserve the criticism, and that he only wanted to protect her peace. But critics saw it differently. To them, it looked like he was willing to risk his career and distance his family just to prove a point. That's when the comparison started. NFL fans had seen this kind of story before, and it rarely ended well. People brought up Patrick Mahomes, whose family often made headlines, with some labeling them as distractions that threatened to overshadow his performance. The noise nearly drowned out his achievements on the field. Others pointed to Antonio Brown, whose personal issues bled into football and ultimately led to a very public collapse of his career. His downfall wasn't just athletic, it was played out for everyone to see. Even Russell Wilson had his share of challenges, with his marriage drawing more attention than his actual game at one point, and that's exactly why people are side-eyeing Travis right now. At only 22, just starting out in the league, his marriage drama is already getting more attention than his performance on the field. With his mom's warning in play and him brushing off Deion Sanders' advice, fans are asking the obvious question, is Travis setting himself up for the same downfall? Here's the concerning part. He hasn't even finished a full season, yet the gossip is moving faster than his highlight clips. Once the public attaches that kind of reputation to you, it's almost impossible to undo. And just when it seemed the situation couldn't get more chaotic, the internet ran wild with $40 million divorce rumors as if they were confirmed news. Things escalated so much that Travis made a move no one saw coming. He vanished. One moment he was posting clips and updates like normal, then suddenly gone. He wiped his socials clean, almost like he never existed. It wasn't random either. The trolling had become relentless. People attacked Lanny non-stop, labeling her a gold digger, accusing her of targeting his rookie contract, and even mocking her crying TikTok by turning it into memes. Her pain quickly became internet entertainment, and it got ugly fast. Instead of firing back, Travis tried to protect her in the only way he could, by logging off completely. But that decision backfired. His disappearance was so loud that even podcasts and sports networks started debating it. Why would a rookie deactivate at the exact moment his career should be taking off? Some fans praised him, saying it proved he was putting his wife first and focusing on football. But the reality is, in today's world, silence doesn't end rumors. It feeds them. And once Travis went offline, speculation multiplied overnight. The internet turned it into a non-stop debate. Was he protecting his peace, or was he hiding from something bigger? The comments summed up the divide perfectly. One fan wrote, "My issue with Travis Hunter is that he refuses to listen to wise people like his college coach Deion Sanders. If he won't listen to a seasoned man like that, he won't listen to anyone." Then came the jokes. Another fan mocked him by saying he had been warned by 70% of America, 30% of Africa, 20% of Asia, and half of Europe. Basically, the entire world told him to watch out, and he still ignored it. That's when the internet got ruthless. People roasted Travis, saying he made one of the biggest fumbles in history. Some even joked he's the only man who could get the entire internet to agree on something, and still managed to blow it. That's how extreme the perception has become. But not every comment was negative. A few fans tried to bring facts into the chaos. They pointed out the obvious flaw. The $40 million divorce rumor doesn't even make sense. One person explained that she legally can't even file for divorce within the first year of marriage. The only option would be an annulment, and no annulment is paying out $40 million. The issue, though, is that once the internet runs with a story, logic doesn't matter. Right now, Travis is entering the NFL with more attention on his marriage than on his actual game tape. His mom, Ferranti Edmonds, already raised the alarm, warning that this relationship could derail everything he's worked for. And Deion Sanders, a Hall of Famer with first-hand experience, gave him the exact roadmap to avoid disaster. Yet fans everywhere are saying the same thing. Travis is ignoring every red flag flashing in front of him. The scary part is that no matter how many times he tries to clap back or shut down the noise, the spotlight isn't moving. His career hasn't even officially begun, and already the cracks are showing for the entire world to see. So what do you think? Did Travis blow his future before even stepping on the field? Or is the internet exaggerating the drama? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned, because if this situation keeps escalating, Travis's story could shift from rising star to cautionary tale faster than anyone expected.